We are now going to think about painting, staining. You got to prep those by cleaning them first. Then when you want to get the job done, how are you going to do it? Well, we have something that is super, super cool from Wagner. It's called the Flexio Paint Sprayer. This is the Flexio 2000. Comes with all the accessories you could possibly need, and this is going to help you to very easily and smoothly apply paint and finishes to not only your furniture, but to your decking. We're going to explain how it all works. It is new. We just debuted this a couple of weeks ago, and it's been very popular. The 35464. This particular configuration with the accessories was made just for us here at QVC, and we've even put it on 3 easy payments for you. So for less than $37 a month and a total price of $109.98, you get this at home. And Wagner, this is a name that is known in the industry for producing the best. So V35464, Jason Cameron is with us today. He's been a licensed contractor for about 20 years, and you've hosted multiple home improvement shows. Sir, it is nice to have you joining us today.
Hey, it's good to be here.
So check this out. He's got this green door. Look at how he's now painting it blue in all of the little grooves so evenly with the Wagner paint sprayer.
I wanted to go blue. I love blue.
Why not? When you can do it this quickly, with no drips, with no pans, with no brushes, why would you not go blue?
Why would you not go blue? Why would you not paint your front door, right?
Right, exactly.
Spring is here. It feels beautiful outside. It's a great day to paint. And you can see right now, I'm almost done. I mean, look at this.
Wow.
This is the amazing thing about the Flexio 2200.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that. Look at that. So this is crazy. Now this, if somebody were to ask me to do it the old school way, if they hand me this, I'm out. I'm done. I'm walking away.
And most of us have never had any kind of technique with that, and it takes way too long.
Way too long. I want you to look at this though. How long that took? What? 4 seconds? 5 seconds maybe?
Just a few.
And look, no drips, and all the little details.
The grooves are all filled.
All filled. It's one coat coverage.
Yeah.
Basically one coat, and it's done.
I was going to ask you that. I was going to say, when they recommend, do you have to do something twice? Can you do a single coat with this?
Single coat, yeah, single coat coverage. Unlike a roller or paintbrush, you got to go back and forth.
Right.
This is one coat coverage. So this is an amazing. This is unlike any technology you've seen on the show before.
So let me remind you, it's $36.66 a month over 3 easy payments. What are the accessories that we're getting?
This is incredible. So this is the Flexio. The Flexio means it's obviously versatile. The I and the O are inside outside, which is kind of interesting. So you get the, this is the eye nozzle. This is for the bigger jobs, right? So if you're going to do bigger jobs, this quart and a half will do a full 10 by 12 wall by itself. You also, they made it Wagner is the #1 consumer brand worldwide in paint sprayers. This is a good example why. This is very simple to use, and I'm going to show you in a second.
Okay.
You've got the width spray. This will give you the wide width and the narrow width.
Why would we want a wider narrow?
So if you're doing a larger area, you put it on the wide. If you're doing a narrow area, if you want to really fine tune the spray, you can put it to a narrow, right? So very simple to do. They also have a volume control, which is right here. So this controls the amount of paint that's coming out, so very easy. And then this is the pattern adjustment ring, so you can go from vertical to horizontal.
Nice.
Very easy to do. They also made it very easy to clean. Wagner listens to their customers. So to clean, I think we have a video we can probably show, but it's very easy to take apart. This adjustment ring comes off, and then you unscrew this, and that's basically it.
Really?
This comes off. I want to show you this real quick because this is ingenious, because this seems like a simple thing. This is the suction tube, right?
Yep.
This is directional. So people ask me all the time, can you do a ceiling? Well, of course you can, because if you're up like this,
you just change the direction.
You just change the direction, and you're going down, you change the direction. Simple thing, but very effective, right? Now, this is the detail nozzle. You also get this. That's the amazing thing about this bundle.
Well, this detail finish front end nozzle would usually be $39.99 on its own, and you're getting it here for $109.98. And just the paint sprayer itself is more on its own. So this is a huge bundle.
Huge bundle. I've had to buy these separately myself. This is great because this does the detail stuff. The amazing thing about this technology is you can take the paint, whether that's oil or latex, right out of the can, right into the sprayer.
Or
no
even
thinning.
Even if it's not paint, can we stain?
You can stain. This guy right here, you can stain, you can lacquer, you can use sealer. All of that can be used right out of this. And it's amazing. This is a really fine finish, really smooth, and this is more of a paint roller finish.
Okay,
so
and this is our spray shield?
And the spray shield, you get the spray shield. I almost forgot about the spray shield.
Yeah, you get that too. Why not?
That's amazing.
See, the bundle was made just for us
there
here
you
at
go.
QVC
It's
for
an awesome deal. Let's do some painting.
Yeah,
you want to
paint.
do some painting? I want to show you this. So I'm going to bring this over. I'm going to have you do this because I want to show you how intuitive this is. All right. This is a practice chart that everybody gets in the kit, right? This is a great thing to have because they explain everything right here on the chart, 6 inches away. So it tells you how far to be away. It tells you where to put your pattern adjustment ring, right? Because you're going vertical. And then it explains everything for you. So right now I'm going to change this. This is vertical. I'm going to have you come over here.
Okay.
And you've
I've
never,
really never done this
She's
before.
never used this. And as you notice, I have white pants on.
Right.
And I know you're a little nervous
I know.
about
I
the paint on you.
said, how far away do I need to stand? He said, don't worry about it. You're
Don't
going to
worry.
have a worse time if you use a roller.
Yes,
with
you would.
drips.
You would.
Okay.
And this is very low overspray. So you're going to come over here.
Okay.
Now
So 6
I want
inches?
to show everybody what you're going to do. This is a 2-stage trigger, right?
Okay.
So when you go ahead and pull just a little bit.
Okay.
That's just the fan.
Okay.
That's just air. So keep that, and now you're going to come right. You're going to aim right here. You want to
Okay.
be about 6 inches, and then you're just
here?
going to go nice and slow that way, and go ahead and pull the trigger. There you go, and just go that way. And what this does is just allows you to practice. You can mess up on this. There you go.
Look at that.
It's simple.
Okay.
Right? And you've never used this before.
No, I've never used
So
that
check
before.
this out. So now I'm going to turn the adjustment ring.
Okay.
Now you're going to go, you're going up and down, so this is horizontal.
Okay.
So you're going to aim there, and you're going to come down. It's a great way to practice.
And you know what? It's really lighter than I thought.
So you want
it
to be
was gonna
about 6 inches. There you go.
6 inches away.
And you'll really get the feel for that. After you use it a couple times, you'll really get the feel for it. There you go.
So like, when I just did that, was I going too fast or too slow? Do you have any pointers
You
for
could
someone
go a
doing it for the
little
first
bit
time?
slower, but that's about
Slower.
right. You were right in there. And again, you use this a couple times, and
Right.
you're going to be, you know what I mean? It's real
So
intuitive.
that's a practice guide that comes with it, which I think is so cool.
But you're
So
not
if
done.
Oh, and what else am I doing?
So this is the lock and go system. I'm going to show you this. If we
Okay.
can get up in on this right here. This little lever right here, where the
Mm-hmm.
thumb is, I want you to see how ingenious this is. I push that down, and that just spins off. So you hold
Nice.
on to this, right?
Oh,
I'm gonna
we're
set this down,
switching.
and we're switching. So you can have multiple of these, and then
So
you're
this is the
switching.
detail sprayer.
This is the detail. So look how easy this is. That goes on, clicks in, and that's it. You're ready
Right.
to go. So this detail sprayer has the same setup with the pattern adjustment ring, but now we're on a 45. The 45 gives you a really tight dot, so you can do really fine stuff.
Okay.
So now you're going to do this, right? So I'm going to give you
Oh,
this.
you're going to make me do curly cues?
We're getting crazy. So you're going to
6
be
inches away
So
again?
now you want to be about, see, it says 3 to 6.
3
So
to
now
6.
you can actually be right in there, and you're going to
Okay.
follow that. You're going to follow those arrows.
Okay.
There you go. Look how tight that is. Perfect.
Oh, so I forgot to go
all right.
that way.
That's actually the best I've ever seen anybody do that. You're right in the lines. That's nice. So now
Yay.
just put your initials on there anywhere. You got to
Okay,
sign
let's
your
just
work.
do it. There we go.
And you've never used this.
No, I haven't.
So this is great. I love it. So,
That's really, really, I have to say, really, really empowering to be able to take that kind of power and put
Yeah.
that in your hands, because you just took the paintbrush that we had over there
Oh,
and
forget
you
it.
threw it. I have tried to do that kind of stuff in my home, but I get frustrated over
yeah.
all kinds of little things that can get stuck in that process. This is really easy.
So here's another thing, people. And listen, it's beautiful outside. People are going to start painting, right? And people ask me
Finally,
all the
it's
time.
gorgeous.
People ask me all the time, Jason, how do I increase the value of my house? Because I work with my clients all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Painting. It's one of the easiest ways to increase the value, whether you're doing a door or a deck.
A
right?
nice modern neutral color painted if you're going to sell your house.
Exactly, right? So this makes it so easy now. I mean, I would never paint a deck by myself. I'd walk away. This, I do it. I love it. I do it all day long.
So, like you mentioned earlier, this could be water-based latex paint.
Right out of the can.
This could be oil.
Right out of the can.
This could be stains for
Exactly.
your decking.
That's the beautiful thing about this technology. They made it easy, so anything goes right in. You don't have to thin it.
Do you need a special cleaner when you clean it out?
No. So when you clean it, soap and water if it's latex. You can use a little mineral spirits if it's oil paint.
Okay.
Very simple. All right. So I'm
Easy.
going to show you this.
All right.
How easy this is, right? Oh, I think we're not plugged in on this
Oh.
one. No.
Yeah, that's a problem.
This
Hold
happens,
on, we'll
you know
get
what?
it.
I'm just going to grab this because this one's ready to go, right? I'm going to show you how easy. So this is the lock and go. This is what happens sometimes you got cords.
Too many cords. We don't know what's plugged in.
But this one's ready to go. So I'm going to show you this. I'm going to turn this.
Okay.
And how this is going to go blue now.
All right, we were going to go gray, but we're going to
That's
make
right.
this blue to match everything else.
Now, if I was doing this with a paintbrush or a roller, forget it.
Yeah, you get brush marks, fibers
with,
come loose
with this,
from
you
the
get
brush.
a beautiful one-coat finish. Look at that. This would take forever.
Yeah, this is awesome.
And now, what beautiful thing about this, I'm going to show you something real quick, is that this is a pressure-sensitive trigger. What I mean by that is, if I miss a little spot, I can come back and just put a little bit of paint there.
You can sort of top it off.
You can top it off, exactly. But look at that. If you got a big deck to do, oh, forget it. This is the way to go. The Flexio, this is why Wagner's the #1 paint sprayer worldwide in sprayers and paint
And
sprayers.
the fact is, you're spending, it's only $109.98.
You want to come back again?
Yeah,
on this
let's
one?
come back here, because you know what? I want to even take this one step further.
Yeah.
How many times have you had someone come to your house to paint for you? You know how much it costs just to have the one person come in and paint one room? Something you think you're not
I'm
good
usually
at?
that guy.
Oh
I'm
my
usually
gosh.
that guy, yeah.
I mean, it could easily be like 3 times the price here, 4 times the price here,
Yeah.
just for someone to come to your house one time
Right.
and do one room. And then they're interrupting your space and your flow and whatnot.
Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that.
Nobody
You have
wants that.
complete control. And you know what? I am a firm believer in painting ceilings.
Yes.
I love to do an accent color on the
Interesting
ceiling.
you mentioned that.
And I love when you showed that little thing that you could twist so
Yes.
that way you could hold it up and it will still find that pool of paint.
People ask me that all the time, can you do ceilings? Absolutely, yes, you can
Yeah.
do ceilings. I do ceilings all the time. I have a guy that's never used this before, one of my laborers. He picked this up within at 15 minutes, he was painting doors. He did 50 doors in a really short period of time.
Oh my gosh.
So
And you know what? When your arm is extended up here,
Yeah.
the less time you spend in this position,
Absolutely.
the better, because your shoulder's going to start to hurt. So if you can knock out that ceiling really fast, that's great.
So a couple more things I want to show you on this, the high and the low. So they make it real simple with the power. You got the high power, so if you're doing paints, thicker viscosity, you're going to use the high, and if you're doing lower viscosities like we talked about with the stain,
Right.
you're going to go to the low.
Okay.
Very simple, right? And you saw how easy it was when you
Yeah,
were
that
using
was
it.
really neat.
So you want to, listen, I want to
What else can we paint?
I know.
Let's paint
Let's
something.
do the chair. You want to do the chair?
Okay, yeah.
Because I love this. This is a really great way to show how effective this is. Because this is, again, right now is the time, right? Everybody wants to paint something.
Right.
I mean, it's beautiful out. So this is one of the projects people have. They got this old chair. Maybe it's a hand-me-down, but it's a little wrecked, right? So they want to paint it.
Seen better days.
Yeah. So right now I've got it set to the wide, right? I got it set to high because we're using a paint.
Okay.
And I've got it set to a vertical because I'm going horizontal.
Right.
So here we go. So watch how easy this is. Oh, I got no
Is that
power.
one not plugged
This
in
one's not
either?
plugged in.
All right,
You know what?
wait,
I
why
got
don't we
the
grab
blue.
the other one?
I got the blue.
Are
Hold
we
on.
going to make this one blue
Everything's
too?
blue. Everything's blue, but that's all right. It's all right.
Okay.
I lo-
Oh, and by the way, just before you do that, here's some of the features we're taking a look at on the screen with the eye spray nozzle. That detail finish nozzle, which is usually $39.99 all on its own. And then what does that mean, atomized paint for a better finish?
So what that does is the airflow. So this really, the air produces the flow, but it really does it in such a precise way that it atomizes it just perfectly for it to go on. So
Okay.
I'm ready to go
Which is
here.
why we don't get drips and things.
Exactly. So I'm ready to go. So I'm going to show you how easy this is. Look at that, one coat. You can see how nice and slow, right? I've got a little more practice with this, but look at that.
That is
And you can see, if you're looking, you can
awesome.
really see there's really not a huge amount of overspray on this.
No, there's really not. I was having this conversation with you before the show, and you were saying you're really going to have a much worse time with getting paint on yourself if you're using a roller and a tray.
Now I'm going to change the direction. I'm going to change the pattern ring, right? Now
Okay.
I'm going this way.
And that is such a fabulous refresh. Maybe you've changed the colors on the outside of your house, but you don't have the money
forget
to
it.
invest in new furniture like your Adirondack chairs. Just give them a fresh coat of paint.
Well, listen, here's the thing. If you're using a paintbrush on this, it's going to take you all day.
Yeah.
Because you got to get in all the little cracks and crevices. This gets in everything, and you can see how quick that goes.
Yeah, right.
And it's really, like you said, it's very easy to hold.
Yeah.
Right? And
it was
look-
very easy. You
and
have no paint on
no
your
paint.
light pants, neither do I.
I have white pants on. I can't hide anything on this. No paint. If I had a
Exactly.
roller or a paintbrush, I'd have paint on me.
Exactly.
There's no doubt.
So I get the feeling we're kind of blue today with the blue
Yes.
theme that we
Yes.
have going on, but it's $109.98. So I just want to remind you what you're getting. Just this right here, just the Flexio 2000 paint sprayer itself. We have for $109.98, but it's closer to $129 out at retail, and we're throwing in the detail finish front end nozzle, which is usually $39.99
That's a big
all
deal.
on its own. It's a huge
That's a big deal. 'Cause that's a really amazing nozzle.
And then the spray shield,
and the
which
spray
comes
shield.
along with this as well.
I didn't demo this, but this is great for trim work because you can put it right on the edge of the trim work.
So
go
we
right
don't
down.
have to use the blue tape.
Well, not on that. You still have to tape certain things off, but
Okay.
not on the one side. You just go right down. It's amazing. It really
Gotcha.
is. It's a great.
So you can get those finely detailed finishes V35464. We debuted it just within the past 2 weeks. Happens to be on 3 easy payments, and this particular set was made just for us. You cannot find this value anywhere else.
Good times.
Jason,
Good times.
so
Did you
nice
have
to
fun?
have you on the air. I
And
did.
you no
This is
paint.
awesome. No
No paint.
paint.
No paint.
Stay with us. More is coming up on QVC2.